everyone, it's Kenna. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be answering all 10 questions from LyssLpsTV's grown-up LPSTuber tag. This tag is aimed at LPSTubers who have spent a lot of time on the platform and, as the title suggests, have grown up here. Without any further delay, I'm just gonna get right into the meat and cheese of it. I'm gonna answer all 10 of these questions and I'm gonna take you along with me. Starting strong with question number 1 is, how long have you been in the community? I'm going to interpret this question as how long have you been in the LPSTube space exclusively. I have spent 9.5 years on LPSTube specifically, and if you don't believe me, you can take a look either in my channel description where it will show at the end when my channel was created, or you can go to my videos and sort them by the oldest and see just how old my first video ever uploaded to this channel is. Question number 2 is, do you make family-friendly content or do you make content for teens? My content is generally family-friendly, however, I'm not making content that is aimed to be reached by child audiences. None of my content is suited for children and teens. It's made by an adult content creator for an adult audience. However, because most of my videos are things like unboxings and LPSTuber tags right now, a lot of my videos can absolutely be watched by younger audiences and it would be fine. Question number 3 piggybacks off of 2, and this question is, do I personally consume content for children, teens, adults, all of the above? The content that I consume on LPSTube tends to be family friendly just by coincidence. I like to watch a lot of unboxings myself. However, when I'm watching a series, it's always covering adult content. It's never something that a child should be watching. But generally, I watch everything. Question 4, quick and honest opinion on each generation of Littlest Pet Shop. Some people are confused on what generation is what, so I'm just going to describe the LPS. Kenner LPS, I think they're fine, no opinion really. G2, perfect, amazing, scrumptious, I love them. G3, that's the crazy looking ones, I'll pop a picture on screen. I hate them and this is the worst generation. G4, these are LPS representative of the LPS show, like Sunil and Zoe. They were articulated at the head. They are very ugly and I strongly dislike them, but not as much as G3. G5, these are LPS like LPS Honey's mascot. These are fine, and you know what? Hasbro was really improving, so I give them a pat on the back because I can tell they were trying to listen to us, but it's not G2. G6, these are the LPS like the Hungry Pets, the last batch of LPS we received before G7 came in. These are okay. I've never collected them, I never want to because I'm just picky, but they're alright. G7, I love G7. We all need to be a little bit nicer to Basic Fun. I know we have our complaints, but the company is really trying and you can tell. Question 5, what was your favorite year for the LPS community? Now, I don't know what my answer for this is, but if I just had to pick a year, I would say probably 2014, and I don't have specific evidence to cite for this at all. I just feel like during 2014, that's when I was enjoying my time in the LPSTube space the most. I wasn't uploading yet, but I was watching tons of videos and people were creating content regularly. It was just a really good time for me personally. Question number 6, what kind of collector are you? Main 5s, everything, or do you not collect it all anymore? I collect all LPS from the G2 line and the G7 line exclusively. That's all I collect, and I am actively collecting. Recently I've been a little more worried about getting my G7s in, but now that I have everything that I want from Series 1, I'm back to collecting G2 LPS like normal. Question number 7, has your channel changed throughout the years, or has it stayed the same? My channel has grown and evolved a lot, just as I have. I remember when I first started LPSTube, I had this channel icon and this channel banner. They didn't even have my current mascot in them, and I eventually adopted a mascot and changed my icon, but I don't think I have a picture of what my icon was at that point in time. My content was mainly me making very terrible LPS series, which is pretty different from what I do now. And at one point, I even transformed this LPS channel into a vlog channel when I was in my quitting LPSTube era, which, what a time. Question number 8. I love this one. What is something you've learned during your years in the LPS community? I feel like the number one thing I've learned is that it's okay to be here, which I know sounds crazy, but I struggled a lot with insecurity growing up and not feeling good about being a Littlest Pet Shop collector and a Littlest Pet Shop content creator, and after spending so much time in this community, I learned how wonderful and beautiful it is, how amazing the people are, and what a pleasure it is to be here. And I learned to find confidence within myself, and I truly believe that my time on LPSTube is what has brought me to that point. Question number 9. Have you ever quit or considered quitting? Yes, I have quit. I've quit multiple times. My most recent time of quitting was, I think it was 2018 or 2019. I made a video like all dramatic, like, I'm leaving LPSTube, and I gave this explanation of, well, it's because I'm older and more mature now, and it was all BS, by the way. I was just sick of getting bullied. I was in high school at the time and I just couldn't take it anymore, so I quit LPSTube because of other people. So lame. Never do that, by the way. If you have something that you enjoy, just do it. It literally doesn't matter what other people think. And last but not least, question number 10. What is some motherly, fatherly, parental type advice that you could give to your subscribers? My best advice that I think is applicable to LPSTube, but also to reality, is to just be yourself. And I know you've heard that a million times, and by this point, it's meaningless to hear it again from someone else. But it pays to be who you really are, you know? If you feel like you look in the mirror and you don't know who you see, it's because you're not being you. And when you decide, you know, screw all these other people's opinions, I don't care, I'm gonna be the person that I am, you find yourself, and it's a really beautiful experience. So if you haven't allowed yourself to tap into who you really are yet, this is your sign. So that's my advice for that. If you stuck it through to the end, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you learned a little bit more about me, and if you like these tags and you want me to do some more of them, suggest in the comments below. I do read all of the comments and I respond to most of them. If you liked the video, consider giving it a like, and of course, if you like my channel, consider subscribing because I upload every week, every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that being said, take great care of yourselves. I love you very, very much, and bye-bye.